Hello, welcome to this new video about my new painting, which is entitled The Spiritual Warfare Beyond Derry City, Derry, Northern Ireland. This painting, as you can see, is full of symbolic meaning, and so it needs some time to explain all of them. So we start from the evil side, so the dark side, which is on the left side, and you can see on the right side is the side of the truth, the light of God, while on the left side we see the darkness. This is the famous handshake that you see in Derry city, the monument you see in Derry, which represents the Protest. In Derry you see two sides, Protestant and Catholic, shaking his hands as a sign of peace. Now this represents basically the evil and the good, not necessarily Protestant Catholic, but just the evil and the good side. So none of them can be identified as Protestant or Catholic. So it's just the symbolic meaning behind it. So you can see on the left side here, you see the statue of a man that is basically as a snake. The snake is symbol of the heresy, because the snake, from the snake comes out the poison, and the poison represents the heresy. You can see that he's trying to attack with his tongue. He's trying to attack the word of God. Why there's a sword here? Because the word of God, it says in the Bible, is alive and active, sharper than any double-edged sword. You see here in the Hebrew 14:12. The word of God is alive and active, sharper than any double-edged sword, that penetrates even the dividing soul, even to dividing soul and spirit. So this is why the double-edged sword, which is represented the word of God. This figure of a man, he has in his hands the apple, which is the symbol of sin, and the scorpion. The scorpion is giving his spirit to the apple, to the sin. So he makes it sinful, the fruit, this fruit, forbidden fruit. So we see the heresy and the sin. We see the coat of arms of Derry. He has, you can see, he has Vita Veritas Victoria, life, truth, victory. So you can see on the right, on the good side, you can see the as it should be, Vita Veritas Victoria, while the evil side, the dark side, you see a twisted truth, because heresy is nothing else than a twisted truth. And you can see Vita Veritas Victoria backwards. Yeah. So we move from to the right side, and you see the dove. The dove represents the innocence and the truth, the purity, the pure truth of God and the spirit of truth. And therefore I decide to represent this as a dove, also because a columba dove means, as you can see, Saint Columba means church dove. So Saint Columba was led by the spirit of the truth, and is flying away from the snake, from the heresy. We knew that Saint Columba moved to Iona after flying Ireland in order to keep the truth. Now the good side, also he has a cross. This cross, I've seen it in the graveyard, in city graveyard in Derry. but I added some particular. I made it look like a cork, a cross made of cork. This symbolizes the weakness of the actual state of the church, which is not solid as it was before, but it's a little bit softer, and so weaker than the way it was before. So it connects also to the third secret of Fatima, where they see the children of Fatima, they see a cross made of cork. Also we see Padre Pio. Padre Pio, because in Derry city you can see a lot of places, especially in the graveyard, you see a lot of graves with the picture of Padre Pio, and also people carry out the sticker of Padre Pio on their cars or other places. So the presence of Padre Pio is very popular in Derry, and Padre Pio is a blessing, the key that represents the key. He represents the way to open the truth, the door to the truth. So it's a symbol that it symbolizes the way to understand the truth of God. That's why you see the key, which is not exactly the key of Peter. Indirectly, yes, but it represents more the key, the symbol to understand the truth, to open the door that leads to the truth. And Padre Pio is blessing the key, while on the other side, the scorpion is giving, is not blessing by cursing, is his own product, which is the sin. So this angel also was in the graveyard in Derry, and the snake, we see the snake in the last snake of Ireland in Fini, the town of Fini, which is a snake made of iron, and the legend says that he was the last snake of Ireland, that he was cast down to from one saint down to the Loch Foyle, which is this one, Loch Foyle. And you can see a Loch Foyle here. So here, like Loch Foyle, here you go. And even if you go down, this is where it should be, Derry city. So we see the red hand of Ulster, and the red cross, which it symbolizes the connection of Derry with London. That's because London has also the same flag in UK, and therefore that's why it's called Londonderry, because of the connection with London. Then we see the shadows here, and I decided to put the month of November because it took me an entire month to make this painting here. So the entire month of November it took me here. So thank you for listening, and God bless you all. Bye.